All right. So here we are. I'm just an average guy, okay? I'm not anybody. I'm not, there's guys on YouTube who have their own channels and they have their own everything. And even the most simple of those, amazingly enough, from what I can tell, require a fair amount of resources and creativity that most of us don't have. And there's a lot of us out there that have plenty to say, and we have a lot on our minds. And it does never gets out there. I know that's the way it is with me, because I feel like I don't really qualify. I watch guys like Tim Pool and Crowder, and every now and then, Glenn Beck and his buddy Pat Gray there and stuff. I listen to them since they got started. I remember when they started right after 9/11, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. Beck originated at a time on the radio. He was just a talk show, talk show DJ, like he says, or whatever. He's self-deprecating with that. And he really actually was sort of a nobody at the time. But he stood up and gave an encouraging message at a time when everybody was horrified and terrified. Nobody else was doing it. And I feel like that right now, the same thing is happening. That all of us need a positive message, and a sense of the chaos needs to end. 2020 has been a nightmare to begin with COVID-19, and it's we all know, right? So I'm just an average guy, and I've got nothing to prove, but I feel like we're in times right now that somebody's got to step up and give everybody a positive message. We're going to be all right. Nobody's doing it right now. And I just looked at it. It's the very first time I've ever done anything like this. I just looked at the YouTube setup. I just said, I'm going to go live. I don't care. Nobody knows who I am. I'm nobody. I'm just an average Joe, and nothing qualifies me to be talking to everybody other than the fact that we all need somebody to talk to us right now. Everywhere I turn, there's no one giving hey, it's going to be all right, guys. Look, there's been a couple of things, and they're all, 8, 9, 10, 12 hours old. And everybody's sort of signed off, and all these guys that we were listening to and kept our spirits up through some of the toughest times this year are nowhere to be seen. Right now at 9:40 p.m. Here, on Saturday, we sit here, and all of those guys that would put a smile on our face are nowhere to be seen right now. Tim Pool, I'm on a break, and Beck and those guys never produce anything over the weekend. They have a giant studio. They all go home. The studio and all the stuff that you can't imagine what it takes to fire that shit up and get it going, probably. And same with anybody who we would love to hear from, like Steven Crowder and stuff. As casual as he looks and sits there and, look at his pajamas or whatever he does, that's a major production. There's a lot of money behind that. There's very educated people. And, the way Crowder talks and terms he uses and stuff, he's got experience in the media industry. And, there are guys out there who don't have any of that background at all, who do have successful channels, and I don't give a shit. I'm not looking to make a channel. I don't care if anybody sees this. But I feel, and I want to know if you guys feel this way, like we got nothing right now. The people who have been, wisely and, telling us, hey, everything's awesome, we got this, they're gone right now. They're not even saying, hey, wow, guys, what do you think? This is we're not hearing from anybody right now that we need to be hearing from. Right now, the press is crowning Biden by saying, oh, the AP is, called it. And wait a minute. The AP called it? Who's calling it now? I mean, we know that there are I mean, it's public knowledge that there's enough right now that we know the elections. It's something ain't right, guys, and everybody knows it. But everybody's gonna drink until Monday, and that's what I'm doing. Till Giuliani files and starts trying to show that, yeah. Well, I mean, the numbers I've heard of the votes that we know are fraudulent, that we know if they were hand counted, that Trump would continue to be our president. But you have to understand that media has control of public narrative, and they say, well, president-elect is talking now, and if they can normalize that, they're doing it right now as we speak. These hours right now are where they're convincing everybody, well, you know, what can I say? It's bound to happen. It's free and fair elections. You know, hey, we survived Obama. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's not the message we want to hear right now. We want to hear that this shit ain't over. And there's people saying it, but it's all 6-7 hours old. There's no one saying it to you right now. And I'm telling you guys right now, you know, I can't go live. Apparently it's not something that YouTube will allow me to do because my channel doesn't qualify. You know, I don't even have a channel. I have a couple pictures of me playing the guitar terribly and setting off, you know, homemade rockets that I made testing. I mean, there's nothing there. If you guys go to my channel, you'll go, what is this? Some guy, there's nothing there, really, you know, and I don't have anything. But I would love to hear from anybody, just regular people like me, who run across this video. What's this? You know, don't you agree with me that right now there's a fucking vacuum right now that I'm talking about this minute at 9:33 on Saturday evening. We're all sitting here without one person to turn. I mean, there's, you know, we need somebody to sort of, that we trust and who's been talking to us for quite a while now. They're all silent right now because they didn't fucking know this was going to happen. Tim Pool said this, and a couple other people picked up on it too. But I noticed that Tim, and I love Tim, he's great, and he's way more intelligent than I'll ever be. But I'm just going to hold it right there. I'll be back to rant later, and if nobody ever sees this but me, I don't give a shit. Bye.